Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Wednesday. We had to take the night off last night because I was having some internet issues. And so, technology is wonderful until it's not. And so that's why we bumped our live till tonight, but glad to be with you as always. Thanks for joining us, whether you're joining us from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. It's always great to have you here. We have some fun things to show you tonight. We're going to really be focusing on, again, more ideas for holiday decorating, holiday tablescapes. I'm going to show you some things that we have not seen or shown you so far this season. So I'm excited to spend a little bit of time on those pieces. These really will come from our Winter Wonderland collection. Could kind of be used in Woodland Frost, but also are metallic. So it's a little combination. You can see if you love the whites and the silvers and the champagnes, but then I also have some beautiful greens and reds too. So some nice things to share with you. Hi, everybody who's coming in. Kylie's in the chat tonight too. So if you have any questions about anything, she'll do her best to try to answer your questions. Let me know you're here. Hey, Trula, thanks for joining us. Hi, everybody. I am like minimal mini tonight. I don't have on much makeup. And I just wanted to keep things simple and relaxed. It's been really busy for us. We've had a lot going on, not just with the puppies. Hi, Liv. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Cindy. And Trula said, hi, Kylie. She said hi too. So Cindy said hi to you as well. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks. Glad to see you tonight too. Thanks for being here. So, oh my gosh, where to begin? Well, of course, the puppies are keeping us busy. I always feel like I have to give you updates from the puppy palace. And the prince and princess are doing quite well. We had a vet visit today, and they've each gained about 10 pounds. So Tug is already almost 30 pounds. And Kelsey is 26 pounds, keeping her girlish figure. And they are so super cute. So even the vet was like, oh my gosh, I don't know that you're going to be able to carry them in the next time I see you. They are getting big. They're sleeping right now. I know we always seem to time these Facebook Lives around their nap time, but we kind of need to do that because if they're awake, it's joyous chaos. But they're doing wonderful, super cute, super fun. My husband, Doug, has been down with a back problem. So, really been trying to take care of him and help him find some relief. Gosh, my dad used to say it all the time, getting old is not for sissies, right? So aches and pains, but he's really been having some really horrible back pains. So he's better, which is good, but we had kind of a really rough weekend, stressful weekend, because I just knew how uncomfortable he was. But we're rounding that corner, I think. And then what else do we have going on? Well, this week, been busy. I was on QVC. What's today? When was I on QVC? Tuesday? Monday? No, Monday. I don't know. Monday. It was Monday. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. It's Wednesday, and I still don't know what I did on Monday. Yeah, I was on QVC on Monday. I'm going to be on QVC tomorrow night in the Alive with Possibility. So excited about that. I'm doing a photo shoot tomorrow for J Jewelry. So that's tons of fun. Next week, heading to New York. I'm going to be in, was invited to be part of this PBS taping for Lydia Bastianich. I worked with Lydia when she was at QVC, but really looking forward to hanging out with her. Hi, everybody who's jumping in. So that should be tons of fun. I'll take lots of pictures. And that should be great. Next Wednesday, Kylie and I are going to go see Wicked, the movie. We can't wait. Are you all Wicked fans? Whether you've seen it on, locally production, or maybe you've seen it on Broadway or the traveling show. Maybe you know the soundtrack. It's like Kylie and I's favorite. We sort of geek out over it. We were laughing today saying we both need to wear a pink and a green shirt. I'm not sure who will be Elphaba and who will be Glinda, but we know the whole, we know it. I think the first time you saw it, we went together, right? Didn't I take you from I don't think I've ever seen it without you. No, but the very first time it was just me and you. Remember we went into Philadelphia and we had brunch at that fancy hotel, and then we walked over and we saw the show. We saw like a matinee of it. It was super fun. How many times have we seen it? Well, I've seen it a few times without you. Sorry. But I saw it once or twice before it took you. You and I have seen it together twice or 3 times. We saw it with grandma one time, and we saw it in New York. Took Meg when I was in New York. So I've seen it maybe 7 times. I love it. So you have to know the backstory before The Witches of Oz. The backstory on me is Wizard of Oz is like my most favorite movie ever. You have no idea how many times I dressed up as for college. I hung dressed up as the swamp, whose name I mean, and then when I saw and heard the score all the time, we're here in the house, and or if you know the so understand this movie, you'll be like, oh, that's out of nowhere. Kylie, what? I say we're singing together.
A little bit patchy.
So
maybe try using these.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get some sound here. I'm not sure why this is. See if this is 3 Wi-Fi and see if that helps. Up. I have. Okay, everybody, are you still there? If you can hear me now that I'm back in, let me know. The last comment I saw was from Carol that said that there's no sound. So let me know if there's an issue. Marilyn said still no sound. So are we thumb up or thumb down? Anybody? Anybody hear me? Friends, can you hear me? Anybody there? I don't think they can hear me, Kylie. Can you check your computer?
Yeah, I am.
The captions help. I'm frozen. Okay. So let everybody, oh, now you can hear me, Cynthia. Yes, good now. Okay. Some people say they can't hear me. Some people say they can. Some people are saying they can hear me. Okay. Did you just hear me sing horribly? All right. I'm just going to go with this because it looks like people can hear me now. All right. So that's good. All right. Sorry about that. You never know, right? We use the same chords, the same setup, the same equipment every time. Sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes we did not have internet for like 2.5 days. It was crazy. But hopefully it's good now. Sound, but not with your voice. I can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, seems like everybody's good. So we're just going to continue. In any event, I was doing a little of Wicked because we're super excited. If you heard all of it for years, the song, so we're really excited. College next week, next Friday, small thing. Kylie's going to go spend so and brother in Buffalo with. It's just going to be Doug and my mom, very small get together. I'm not sure what to do. All of these are connected, so and it's plugged into the. Everything is secure. Sure. So I think we're just. I don't do. I don't know what to do. I'll try to reboot one more time. Yeah, let everybody know I'm going to go out and come back in completely. Okay, so tell them in the real quickly. Don't go away. I'm going to go off, but I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. And it says the picture went black.
Yeah, when you left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back, everybody. Are you guys there? I'm so sorry.
They're catching up.
Let me know if you can, if it's good. And if for some reason, if that time didn't work, we'll just have to regroup maybe on Sunday. That's what we'll have to do. All right. Beach Girl Catherine says, yes, the sound is good. Carol now says, perfect. All right. So fingers crossed. Okay. I'm seeing thumbs up. Okay. Yay. Maybe I just need to quit talking about Wicked. Maybe those darn monkeys are doing something to my internet. Nobody gets in to see the wizard. Not nobody know how. All right. Okay. So, right, Amy, love technology. Okay. It seems like we're better. Okay. Awesome. So does that mean you guys didn't hear the story about me dressing up as Dorothy and then Brad Pitt was the slime thing? That was my freshman year of college. Totally fun. All right. Okay. So let's just move on. Let's just try to move on. I'm reading the comments, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole too much because I want to try to get and show you what I can while I have you. So, hi. First and foremost, new candle sizes in our Flameless collection. A lot of you have our 4-inch and our 6-inch. We've added 5. So whether it is our skinny, okay, so this was the 6-inch, this was the 4-inch, now we have 5-inch. So if you want to create a little mini candle garden, you could do the smallest little pretty china plate that maybe what you found in a vintage shop, or maybe it was one of your grandmother's pieces of china that you happen to have and you never do anything with it. And it's a shame because it just sits in a cabinet and no one uses it. Take one of those pretty plates, put these on a platter with it, add a couple of sprigs, and you're good to go. So I love the idea of a mini candle garden because you don't always, not everybody has huge lanterns or huge spaces to create something like this, but you could do it on something small. Do we have any of our charger plates, Kai? Any up here by chance?
Yes,
No.
give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll have Kylie get one. And then we also added that 5-inch size in these. So you can do the smaller narrow, or you can do the chunkier collection. So this is the 6-inch, this is the 5-inch, this is the 4-inch. And our Flameless candles, everybody, people have absolutely loved them, love them, love them. They have such a pretty glow. I love that it's real wax that's been poured into this glass hurricane for you. So the reflection is just gorgeous. And as you can see, like when you nestle the 3 of them together, again, that whole candle garden look is such an easy way to decorate. And here's why else I love these. They are on a timer, 6-hour timer. I love these because these are investments in your home decor for 12 months of the year. These aren't something you're just going to put out for Christmas and then in January they're going away. You're going to use these and style these for Christmas, but then you're going to change up how you style them for January through the next season. So let me do like for example. So red charger plate, okay? You can find them anywhere. I got these when Bed Bath & Beyond were still in business, but they have them at Home Goods. They have them at Walmart. They have them everywhere. They have them at the dollar store. You can get any color, any shape. I'll show you different ideas. But simply taking now the 3, right? That decorator magic number 3 on a charger plate, and then maybe using some pretty sprigs of greenery. This happens to be our sprigs with the beaded fruit that I love. Bernadette was just laughing the other day. She's like, I still don't get the beaded fruit thing, but I'm glad you like it. I love the beaded fruit. You just put, you just need 1. And so now, like, how easy was that? 5-second decorating, I'm in. So really pretty, really simple. And then come January, maybe you get rid of this, okay? And maybe you just tuck in some simple, like, white flower blooms. Here, let me just pull this right from my Christmas tree. This is handy. You could put little ornaments next to this if you wanted to. Maybe not the white, but I'm just trying to give you the overall idea. But, like, look how great that is. Right? Put some greenery, put some gold, put some purple and yellow and green, and make it really colorful if you want to. And if you don't want to do the big ones, and if you have our flameless candles, will you tell other people about them? Because I know I've told this story before, but my biggest hesitation in bringing the flameless candles was it's pretty hard to go up against a brand like Luminara. Let's face it, Luminara candles, like, for a lot of us, myself included, like, I was obsessed. It was the only flameless candle I would buy forever. Lynn Parker said, your flameless candles are the best quality anywhere. They're now everywhere in my house. Oh, Lynn, thank you so much. So that's why I stayed away from doing anything flameless. And then we had an opportunity from a different company earlier this year. And I thought the flicker was really pretty. And although it wasn't a flickering flame, let's try it. And you all loved it. And then I found this company. And what I loved more than anything was just the idea of it being in the glass, because I think it makes, for lack of a better term, fake candle look more reflective and beautiful. And at nighttime, for those of you who have these, Brenda says, I love the candles in glass. I'll be purchasing more. The reflection is just stunning. And they come beautifully gift packaged, by the way, too, in a really nice box. So if you did want to give a set of these as a gift to somebody, you could totally do it. All right, so I showed you that on a red charger plate. But how about that silver one, Kylie? So here's something more casual, right? So take the galvanized, and you could do, again, your cute little candle garden, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch now. 5 inches are new size. You asked for it. We got it just. All right, so there is, look how cute. And then what could you put around this? I mean, again, greenery, floral blooms, seashells, shamrocks, Easter eggs. Like, you could change this it could be the same centerpiece kitchen table. You could do cute hearts for Valentine's Day. You could do pumpkins and cones. You could do things as this. It's more of it's more of an ivory, and it's pretty. It's very, very low of an ivory. A little bit yellow. I don't like that. It's a beautiful, creamy ivory. Pretty. I also love that we have Christmas tree shape too. I've seen that. Very limited. If you've loved our Christmas tree flameless candles, we're really limited in the ivory. We're really limited in the green. We also have it in a beautiful gold. But another beautiful gift idea. This comes so nicely boxed and packaged. And it's something that somebody can bring out season after season after season. So just a stunning, stunning look. Really, really pretty. So those are what we have for you in our flameless candles. All right, then, and by the way, all of these items are at justjillshop.com. So if you're looking for any of these, you will find them at Just Jill Shop. I'm not sure why things are skipping everybody. You can bow out. I don't know what to do at this point. So I'm just going to keep going. All right. A reminder in addition to our glass flameless collection, we also have the tea lights. And the tea lights are awesome inside of our snowflake votives. So look how pretty that is. And you get the set of 2. All right. And then I have to show you our new silver reindeer. Aren't they cute? Look how great they are. So you get both of them. I like that you can kind of position them looking at each other, but they're just a really beautiful silver look. And what happens if I go here? Not sure if that makes a difference. All right. I went back on just Wi-Fi signal strength. We'll see if that makes any difference. Look how beautiful these reindeer are. They're so pretty. They have almost like a silver foiled look to them, but I love how they are just modern and beautiful. We just did a reel for these. I did a video with them and I just thought they were stunning. So pretty, so classic, right? Put these on a tray with a couple flameless candles and maybe those silver snowflake votives. They're beautiful together. Look at this. If you do this and this together, isn't that pretty? I love those. Thanks, Marcia. I love them a lot too. So that can be a really pretty look. Snowflake votives, it's a set of 2, Susie. They don't come with a flameless candle. Those are separate, but these are our votives that have the same tip as our other flameless candles. And those are votives that are on a candle, but the set of 2 votives, I think, are on sale right now for $29. So, and that includes your shipping. So that's a really nice offer, I think. And then here again are these beautiful silver reindeer, which also you can put with the snowflake votives, but then also look at our beautiful silver touch angels. So you could put those together. And that was one of the things that we did on the video that we put out on social media was we did this pretty tablescape and we used the votives and we used the silver deer and we used these beautiful angels. And I wanted to bring these angels in because so many of the angels that we brought in, you know, were tied into reds and golds. And I love the ability to give you this beautiful angel that just was white and had a little touch of silver. So she's holding a dove, very pretty, peaceful face, a little more modern, I would say, like just like the reindeer. See how they go together? The reindeer is nice and smooth. Again, a little bit of sort of foiled look. So I guess distressed, but I love that. I think it gives it more texture. Yes, like silver leaf. Exactly, Mary. I was thinking like gold foil, but it's like silver leaf. They're beautiful. I already told Bernadette, like there are certain items that we bring and I'm like, I'm keeping that sample. I'm not giving that one back. This is one of them. I think of all of our deer, and I think we've had some beauties. I mean, I'm going to show you the brown holly deer a little bit later, but of all the deer, these are my favorite. I just love, they're a little more modern. They're a little more sleek. And hey, I'm the silver girl. So of course I'm going to love something that's in beautiful silver. And I do love them with this angel. And they were sort of designed to complement each other. One of the angels is with the dove and the other angel has praying hands. So if you love angels, they're 9 inches tall. You get both of them, really pretty, very soft, very sweet. And I don't think, I feel a sneeze coming on. Sidebar story. I'm horribly allergic to cats. Like I could be somewhere where there was a cat there 5 years ago, but there hasn't been a cat since. My allergies will act up. That's how bad my allergies are. So we were at the vet today with the puppies and they have a room that they usually do dogs in and then a room where they usually do cats. And for whatever reason, they put us in the room where they often do the cats. And like, I wasn't even in the room that long and my eyes started watering and I'm sniffling. And so I feel like I'm going to swell up like a blowfish at any moment because of the cats. Anyway, here are our angels, and you can see how beautiful they are. And I love these because I do think that these are items you could keep out year round. A lot of our other angels are very Christmas angels. I don't look at these and think of Christmas. So think about, the hardware that you have in your cabinets. Are they silver? Are they brushed nickel? What about your light fixtures? What about the knobs, that are on, a curio cabinet that you have in your family room or where your TV is? That could easily tie into that silver look. So really, really beautiful, peaceful. I love them with the silver reindeer. And then here is an epiphany I had recently. So I brought in our Mercury glass candlesticks, and you get a set of 2 of them. Not these. I will talk about these in a moment. You get a set of 2. 1, 2. And I brought these in. Listen, they don't light up, they don't dance, they don't play music, they're not going to serenade you with Winter Wonderland. They're just classic, beautiful Mercury glass candlesticks. And I like them because, one, I know how many of you have different versions of flameless candles. You can use our flameless candles with these. The ones in glass will sit right on top of it. So that's a very nice look. We do some of these without the glass. If you want more of a matte finish, we have that too. You get both of these. We have them for you in silver. And again, I want you to see, they're a little vintage, right? See how you have, that's what happens to the Mercury glass look. Over time, it gives you a little bit of that sort of distressed look. So they're not perfect shiny, is I guess what I want to tell you. So if you like perfect shiny, probably the red of this group would be the best for you. The silver and the champagne, which here's the champagne. It's just a soft wash. Can you kind of see very subtle difference? The champagne also has a little bit of sort of vintage look to it. I love that because I don't know, I just think it gives it character. In any event, long story longer, Kylie and I were playing around with some of our tablescapes, and I happened to grab our brand new Starlight candles, which, by the way, are almost gone. We showed these to you last week. And I just happened to do that. And Kylie and I were like, oh, it fits perfect. How did I not know that? Okay, I could tell you, of course I knew that. That's why I chose them. Amazing. So a lot of you already bought these. You have to buy this now. It's perfect. Perfect. It fits perfect. And they look so nice together. So if you have our silver starlights, and look how pretty it is, even when it's not lit, how beautiful that is. Oh, love it. On a timer, 6 hours, Mercury glass, glows, so pretty. So silver on silver, but did you know that there is, can you hand me the red, Kylie? We do this in red, and we have the red candlesticks. And it happens to be perfect. So really, really beautiful, beautiful. I mean, look at the sparkle. And then when you're done with these for the holiday season, I don't know if red is a shade that will work in your home. Great. Probably the more versatile year-round are silver and champagne. But if you're loving red, because I kind of do too, and then you're wanting to add maybe our new holly angels around there to pull out the red, you could do that. Or we have our beautiful holly reindeer for more of that classic red and green. You have many, many options here to work with. All right. So if you got the starlight, I can't say it enough times. If you're already loving these, you will love them a million times more because you have the matching candlestick. And they're from the same vendor. So the color match, perfect. Okay. It's a great look, and it gives you some height. The candlesticks are 2 different heights, and the candles are 2 different heights. So my suggestion, you go how you like, but what I would do is I would do the taller candle on the shorter stick and the shorter candle on the taller stick. That's how I do it. All right. Susan bought the red candles and the red candlesticks. Do you have them yet, Susan, or did you just order them? You will love them. They look so good together. Kylie and I, when we were playing with them, we just kept looking at each other like, so good. Like, how did we not know? So good. And remember, you buy the candlesticks, you buy the matching starlight candles. And again, all of the items that I'm showing you, I cannot get reorders on anything. This is it. What we have is what we have. And when it's gone, it's gone. Debbie got her red starlight candles. They're beautiful. I'm so glad, Debbie. Yay. Think about getting those candlesticks, unless you already have a scape in mind and how you're going to use them. But I have to say, like, being able to put those on top of there doesn't it look so good? Gives you that height that maybe you're looking for on your mantle or on your sideboard, on a console table if you're wanting to frame things. And I just think when you can lift up the sparkle that you get on the inside here, so pretty. All right, I'll be quiet because I've kind of gone on a lot about those, but it's pretty fabulous. So get them if you can. If you can do it, if you can swing both. And remember, whether you buy one thing or you buy 10 things, your shipping is included in everything. So, and yes, we can send things, to all 48 contiguous states. And, I think we do an excellent job of packing. The one thing I will tell you is Bernadette, is sort of like chief bottle washer. She does so much, but she oversees all of our home decor shipping. And she's away for a few days. And she deserves it. So just be patient. If you've ordered from us before and you're like, I love ordering from Just Jill because my orders are turned around in 16 hours. Not really, but pretty quickly. Anything you order tonight probably won't be shipped out until next week. But don't panic. We're just giving Bernadette a few days off. Okay. All right. So
this might look pretty on the candle holder too.
Have you tried it?
No.
So lesson Kylie just learned, and a lesson that every lawyer knows. Never ask a question you don't know the answer to. Yeah, that could work. It could work. Here, let me show you what she was just showing me. If you're looking for other things to do with these candlesticks, here's another item that was really popular. Aren't they? Look at that. So this is an all heavyweight Mercury glass globe ornament. Really pretty, has the silver snowflake, like crackle glass. Love the silver tip here, but it's a flat base bottom, and it could also sit on top of the red. So if you wanted to use this candlestick as a platform for other things besides the starlight candles, you can totally do that. And this is a great example of that. Thank you, Kylie. Good suggestion by you. And then there's that. You can even use, like, going back to the silver, like you could use them as platforms to display your Jim Shore figures. You can use them as platforms to display your angel figurines. You can use these again with our flameless candles if you're just wanting to create something classic. So this might be how you use it January through August. Then maybe September, October, you start to use them harvest, and November, December, you're using them more Christmas. But you will use them. You can't tell me that a set of Mercury glass pillar candlesticks aren't going to serve you well in decorating whatever time of year, whatever your style. Like, they kind of just always work. Okay. So that was a lot we just showed you. We showed you our silver reindeer. We showed you our white and silver deer. We showed you our starlight candles and our Mercury glass. We showed you our brand new, what was brand new? I'm losing it, friends.
Silver deer were new.
Silver deer were new. The silver angels were new. Starlight, Mercury glass, votives. We showed you the votives. Let me show you again the set of 2 angels, the holly wing angels, because we haven't really done a presentation on those, and I think a lot of you are going to love those. And let me just, while we're here, let's just recreate this. By the way, so can I just talk about what's back here real quick too? These silver cone trees, I have to tell you, in all the years that I worked at QVC and worked with, every home decor brand, every Christmas brand there, cone trees were kind of a staple. And they were also kind of a nightmare. I mean, we had them in your home with Jill at times too. And while many of them look great, what often happens is you get them at home and they shed, they fall apart, like they're not, the beading isn't done well. I would stake my reputation on these set of trees, on these cone trees. They are absolutely, like, we've been using them in everything. In all of our videos, they come in the silver or the champagne. I like to hold this up close so that you can see. A lot of times with cone trees like this one, it's just a cardboard on the inside. This is a more solid, I can't like crunch it, all right? They put resin on the outside of these, and then they pressed all of the sequins and bugle beads in there. I mean, like I was saying before, it's like a Bob Mackie gown. Look at that. Cher's gonna want these, or maybe pink. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the shimmer and reflection as I move it away from the camera. And nothing. Look, I'm wearing a dark color. Nothing is coming off on me. There's no, you don't see any of the beads. You don't see any of the bugle beads. You don't see any of the flat sequins. It's not coming off. The only sparkle that I have on me is because we just took these angels out of the box and we didn't give her a brush before we used her. But nothing that I have in terms of any bit of sparkle is this. So point being, you're going to put these on your table and it's not going to shed. They stack inside of each other and they're going to look beautiful forever. If you always feel like I need height, I want dimension, I want that look that I see on social media when they're creating pretty tables, so many times the missing piece for a lot of people is the height. We buy figurines that are all the same size and then it's just all the same, right? You need something to break it up. So I can't recommend these highly enough. I just think they are winners. And if you have them, I'd love for you to share. A couple of people have done reviews for us. They've all been 5 stars. It's just one of those, when you get them, you'll be like, oh, I get it now. Like, yeah, I've been burned by some of those other sequin trees. The pearls have fallen off. The sequins landed everywhere. It was glitter nightmare. I could only use it for a season. Check back with me in 10 years on these trees because you're still going to be using them. Joan said, I received my orders today. Love them. Oh, Joan, thank you. Aren't they beautiful? And then let me just show you. We did do these. I was showing you the silver. They do also come in that pretty shimmery champagne gold. So if you like more of a gold color, you're good to go there. Aren't they pretty? They're just beautiful. I've been doing a gold theme here for the holidays. I love everything I'm ordered from you in champagne. Oh, thanks, Lynn. And these are pretty too. Like these are not, I would say that these are, they're like a richer tone of champagne, you know, almost gold, but not quite. Would you say, Kylie? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, you know, more of a golden tone, but it's not harsh. It's like this soft, elegant gold, you know, like you would see, remember that Dior fragrance commercial with Charlize Theron, and she was in that beautiful, like gold, like everything about the commercial was like this soft champagne gold to it. That's kind of what this is. They're beautiful. All right, so those are available, but let me talk to you about these angels. And here's my tip. So these are covered in some shimmer. When you take them out of the box, the first thing you want to do in your garage or whatever is just give all these pieces a little brush, because what happens is they've been packaged, they've been shipped, they've been, rattled around a little bit, and whatever glitter was put on them when they were sent out, is rubbed against the box and becomes loose. And that's why when you take things out and you set them down and you're like, oh my gosh, there's glitter everywhere, it's because you didn't brush off the loose stuff to begin with. So we literally just got the sample of these. So we put them out and we didn't brush them up. But once they're brushed off, like you can see on my hand, it's not covered anymore because we brushed off all the loose. Okay, so here's this gorgeous angel. I love the idea of these wings made out of holly. So beautiful texture and the way they've kind of layered it. The red berries. One of the angels has the red berry and the holly, but look what they did on the second. It's a pine bough with the pine cones. So if you like a woodland look, I think these angels work for you. If you love classic reds and greens, these will work for you. If you like something a little more primitive or rustic, I think these angels will work for you. One has a beautiful praying hands. One is holding a beautiful white dove. They're 12 inches in height, so they're a nice substantial size. They're just absolutely lovely. They're so pretty. It's just fabulous. Just fabulous. Beautiful piece. Again, very piece. Look at the faces. That's me. Aren't they now with the holly pretty? And they really brought in, do some things here, get them out of my way, knock them over. I kind of am a class. I have the deer if you don't. These were really brought in to be this group. So we don't have these deer left. We shipped a couple weeks ago. They also have the shimmer on them. They're the most classic deer in terms of color that we've brought in. So if you were really wanting just like brown reindeer, really beautiful painting here. The faces are gorgeous. And then there's this little crown of the green holly, excuse me, and the red berries. And then we have the same here. Okay, so again, this is another one. Take these out of the box in your garage or in an area where, it's easy for you to clean up. When you take them out, give them a light dusting with, I just do it with my hands. And that'll take off any of the loose shimmer and then you'll be good to go. But aren't these beautiful with these angels? I mean, that's a beautiful look. Maybe you do that on a pretty tray and then add some lower flameless candles to it. Some of these just around it very quietly. Simple, easy, really pretty.
Duo to my apartment.
So what are these deer?
Kylie with the angel.
Kylie likes these angels and this deer. She likes that rustic look. So really, again. And I love that we have different looks for everybody. So I tend to skew more of the silver modern deer with the white and silver angels. Like that's a little bit more my style. But I love challenging myself to think outside of the box for, okay, well, it can't be all about just what you would buy for you, Jill. Let's think about some other ways that people might want to decorate their home and what can you help them put together. So here again, this has a little bit more of outside woodland, forest, rustic, but also a lot of people just love the look of holly and, the red holly berries and greenery. Like that's pretty classic. A lot of people have that. So here's a wonderful way to put those together. So you can get the set of 2 deer, stately, fantastic. One is standing, one is sitting. And then you get the 2 angels, these beautiful holly woodland angels. She's holding the pretty dove. Look, even the sleeves have the red and green. It looks like it's been carved. Very nice, sweet face. That one happens to have the holly and the berries. And then here is the praying angel. Again, very sweet face with those wings and the pine bough with the pine cones there as well. So think about that. You might even have some greenery with pine cones. Oh, you know what would have been good with this? Just thought of it. Those shimmer picks that have the pine cones and the sort of champagne berries on them. Those would look good with this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we sold out of those.
Oh, are they sold out?
Let me double check.
Okay.
If not, I can find them.
But really, really nice collection. Susan said, I got the holly deer. They're beautiful. I'm so glad. Yay.
Yeah, they're sold out.
Oh, are they sold out? But if you got some of our picks that have the different, pine cones and things, we had the set of like little loose pine cones. Are those set of 4 pine cones still available? Check and see if we have them. I don't know if we have any quantities. That's what I was saying. Check that first. Because I brought in some like little scatter pine cones too. So you could really create something, just some faux greenery, maybe our Norfolk pine garland. Then you have the deer. Then you have the angels. Scatter in some of our flameless candles in different heights, maybe by the 4-inch and the 5-inch, and then add some of our sugared pine cones. Oh, good. So you don't have to go find them. Just put them up in the chat. Can you give everybody a link? I'm going to have Kylie.
One left.
Oh, there's one set left. Run, don't walk. So if you think you want to do something with these and a pine cone, and it's the same vendor. So they're basically 4 pine cones that are about this big, and they have sort of a sugared sparkle to them. And you can use those and lay those with your greenery or to make your pretty trays, but they would be pretty fabulous with this group. I kind of love that all together. Okay. Kylie just put up the set of 4 pine cones. There's one set left. All right. Any questions, everybody? I feel like maybe we turned a corner with the broadcast, or you're just all dealing with it. So thank you for doing that. It's been pretty smooth. What else can I show you? What else can I talk to you about? What other ideas can I share with you? And here's my big question. Would you like for me to do another Facebook Live on Sunday? You all seem to be enjoying our Sunday morning coffee time together. We still have a few other new things, believe it or not, that you haven't seen. Plus, I want to start also migrating your thinking around the gift things that you can find at Just Jill. Whether there are beautiful dishes from Grit and Grace, our decoupaged oyster shell, that too. Oyster shell dishes, those are always popular. Do you know right now all of our Ross Simons jewelry? Did you know Just Jill partners with Ross Simons? Yes, like one of the biggest online jewelry manufacturers, the storied history. We carry Ross Simons jewelry, and it's all on sale right now. Satya jewelry, if you love more of that sort of meaningful, self-awareness, influence kind of jewelry. Satya jewelry is all 15% off right now. Did you know if you buy anything from our holiday collection of power beads, I'll have Kylie put up the right link for you to find the right collection. Right now, all of our holiday collection of power beads, if you buy any of those specific styles, you get a free little mini power beads bracelet to go with it. So there's some nice offers we have going on. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to make sure you get a My Grandma's Coffee Cake in time for Thanksgiving, you have to place your order by tomorrow. They're all on sale right now. And we offer the jumbo cakes, the 3.1 pound jumbo cake, up to 26 servings. And we have all flavors back in stock. So don't miss out on that. That was the one thing I should have brought out here with me. One, because who doesn't love a slice of My Grandma's? But really, truly, like My Grandma's has been the best Just Jill partner in the food category for us. And they allow us to do, special offers and the ability to give you their fresh, delicious cakes. Like, take the pressure off yourself a little bit for Thanksgiving this year. If you're going to somebody's house, everybody's going to expect, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, apple pie. What if you brought instead a harvest apple walnut My Grandma's coffee cake and slice that up for everybody to enjoy? We have a New England cranberry and walnut cake. Of course, their classic cinnamon or cinnamon walnut is wonderful. They are certified kosher. They have no trans fats. They use all real ingredients. So real eggs, real cultured sour cream. They're moist, they're tender. I have been a customer of My Grandma's since before they ever came to QVC, which is where they really sort of went big time. But I can tell you that when I started Just Jill and I was really thinking about brands I was passionate about and was proud to present and willing to associate with my own business when it's my brand and trust and name at stake, My grandma's was the first food company that I reached out to. And Bob Katz has been a good friend of mine for a long time. And he was like, Jill, this is going to be huge for you. Let's make it work. And for that reason alone, whether you buy my grandma's from us here at Just Jill and our small business, or you see my grandma's else, out there elsewhere, it's a good company to support because they're good people. And I love how the quality of their cakes has never waned. And for those of you who've tried them, my favorite flavor is the blueberry. I like the blueberry and I like the classic cinnamon walnut. Those are my favorites. I'll eat any of them. My grandfather loved the pineapple coconut. I used to send one to him every year in November for his birthday and then another one at Christmas time. They're wonderful to do bill to, ship tos. So again, if you order it by tomorrow, not only do you get our sale price, and remember, that includes the shipping. So it's not $44. They're normally $49. It's up to 26 servings for nice size slices. But we can send it anywhere. So if you want to send it to a pumpkin spice instead of a pumpkin cake or a pumpkin pie, you can send my grandma's pumpkin spice. We can ship it anywhere in the 48 states. All right. And if you want it there by Thanksgiving, they're not even made yet. They do not make their cakes and put them in a freezer. They bake them fresh to order and then they ship them out. And they usually ship them out ground. And they will stay fresh for, up to a week on your counter. They'll stay fresh in your freezer for at least 9 months. So you can get it at home, put it in your freezer. And I would say while they're on sale, if you even want to stock up on a couple for yourself, stick those in the freezer and know that you can be pulling that out over the holidays when you're going to have the Bunko Club come over, when the book club is, coming over, when you volunteered to bring a dessert to something and life just got crazy and now you have no time to bake. No worries. Go into your freezer and bring out of my grandma's. I believe in that company so much. And mostly because it's such wonderful quality and I've been buying their cakes for over 30 years and it's never changed. It's just excellent. All right. Could you please something to go with the tall champagne trees we sell? So Cindy, which champagne trees? The sequin trees or the shimmer trees? The sequin trees? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what I would put with that group is I would put our champagne candlesticks because the color will be beautiful together with flameless candles. You could do one, depends on, what your decor is. If you wanted to add a little red in there, I would take a look at our beautiful nutcrackers in the cloche. Those are beautiful. I think that champagne color goes really, really nicely with some of our, I'm trying to think like the gold sleigh that we do would work. Although that, you told me that sold out, right, Kylie? The gold sleigh sold out. Oh, gold sleigh sold out, sorry. What else could we use with the champagne group? I kind of actually love some of our cardinal pieces with that champagne color. I like the reds and golds together with a green base. So, like simple, if we just wanted to go simple, I would do candlesticks, flameless candles. And can you hand me one of those champagne trees, Kylie?
Yes.
Did I put one behind me? Oh, you had one, the gold one.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, that's just beautiful to me. And I will say, here's my tip. With these, you want something that lights up because you want that flicker of a flame to reflect and shimmer on these trees. You want there to be some light that goes along with it. But like that is simple, elegant, quiet. You could do some little poinsettias with this. By the way, like, let's just take this to a whole nother level for a second. I know I was talking about these being sort of rustic, but look how pretty that actually is. Because if you look at her dress, there's a subtle little wash there of almost like a champagne beige. So if you wanted to add a little sparkle to the look of the green with this angel, that could be very pretty too. Here is the deer with the gold. So again, then you add in some greens and reds. Beautiful. So I think once you get these at home, what I know is that you're going to have things that work with it. You just will. If you have holiday decor, you have something that's going to work with this. But if you were wanting something else specifically from Just Jill, like I might start you here. I know it's quiet, but it's elegant and it's pretty and it glows and it sparkles and it shimmer. And you can never, ever, ever be out of style or out of trend when you stay classic. And then play around with it. You know, next year, maybe you add some green to this look. Maybe you do a navy velvet. Are you doing more burgundies this year? You could add some burgundy. Another way to add color, tie a ribbon around the flameless candles. So easy. $2.99 for a spool at Walmart, right? And now, suddenly, where this was a metallic story this year, next year, you're adding some deep greens, you're adding velvet blue, you're adding gorgeous burgundy. Maybe you're doing a Mackenzie Childs black and white check. That could be adorable. So lots of options, I think, once you play around with these. And they're so pretty. Anne, you were asking about the width of the candles.
I'm responding. I sent her a link.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, you know what, Kylie? Here was the other tree. If you were looking for it. I was looking at this and I was like, oh gosh, like that would be a beautiful party hat, wouldn't it? These are, oh, I just want you to get these at home. I just feel like, I know you're looking at them. I know you've been disappointed about, you know, how these sort of different cone trees maybe have worked for you in the past. These I just really feel like are special. I don't know why I'm so drawn to them. I just think they're beautiful. And I was so excited when we saw them in the showroom in January, because it was one of those things like, oh, yay, we can offer those too. I love it. So really, really pretty. And then something else that you can do too, this could actually, you could put a small little wreath around the base. I don't have anything that will work with it, but again, you might have, I would say the diameter of this is probably maybe 4 to 5 inches. So if you have a little wreath that's about 6 inches in diameter, you could set this down there and that could go around the base. I don't think, where's the one of these? I think this is too small.
Small, yeah.
Yeah, if that's too small, but you get the idea. If it was a little bit bigger in the right color, wouldn't that be pretty? So, I mean, it doesn't even have to have color to it. I would do a simple like green would be really nice with that. And again, it ties it into the season. So hopefully that helps a little bit. How about anything else? Question, could we see the 6-inch round ornaments that light up? Yes, Brenda, of course. My pleasure. All right, so here's the red one. And we have it in like a pearl white too. So these do have a timer. So when it's not lit, this is what it looks like. You have this beautiful snowflake in the front. They've added a little bit of silver glitter on the inside there. It's raised just a little bit. I love the crackle. Then you have these pretty, you know, going around, these little white sort of snow bursts. Here you have a little sterling silver color ornament on the top. I like how they sort of skewed it to the side. Nice flat base. So it sits just, you know, nicely with this askew. And then this is what it looks like there. And then it turns on. And it has all those little fairy lights on the inside. So we have it in red. And then we also have it in a pretty pearl white. And Kylie's bringing the lights down so you can see the glow. A really pretty pearl white with silver. You can find that over at justjillshop.com as well. All right. Really, really pretty. Lynn said, I got my red bulb today. It's gorgeous. I'm so glad. What is the width of the glass candles on the Mercury glass candle holder? So these are 3.5 inches in diameter. Okay. 3.5 inches in diameter. And we have these in a 4, 5, and 6 inch height. Okay. And that's what's sitting right on top there. And they fit perfect. 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 Something to go with the snowberry tree with the cardinal. Oh, so Sue, that was kind of part of this group too. So a couple of things. I think that snowberry tree, we don't have one of those close by, do we? With the cardinal? Do you know where it is?
Yeah.
Is it easy enough to go grab? All right, Kylie's going to go grab it for you. I love it here. I love it with this. That tree with this is really pretty. I would also say that snowberry tree is also really pretty with whites. So we're sold out of our white shimmer trees, but if you had some white elements that you could put around that is really pretty to really pull out the sort of snow feel. And again, I think that what makes that tree pretty is having a little candlelight nearby so that that can reflect off of the shimmer on the tree. So in the evening, when you walk into a room that maybe is softly lit, the flicker of that flameless candle picks up the shimmer touches on that tree. But Kylie, give us 1 second. Kylie's going to run down to our warehouse, which is our basement. My house is a wreck. I got to tell you, it's just a disaster. We have product everywhere. The fun thing is, I mean, this is a side note, but we're actually going to renovate our basement and sort of turn it into a little studio down there. And we will make sure that we get everything hooked up so that we don't have some of the problems that we've had with some of our broadcasts. Hopefully that will help. If you can't find it, Kylie, let me know. It's okay. The other thing that I just thought of too, that you could put with that snowy tree is a couple of snowmen. Like, why not just put a couple snowmen next to it? And we have a set of snowmen that are holding cardinals that ties into the little cardinal that's on that tree. So that could be something really easy for you to do as well. That could be really, really cute.
I think Bernadette has it.
Oh, did we give it back to Bernadette? I was just saying, like those cute snowmen that we had last year, that set that I love, they would be really, really cute with that.
The cardinals on the logs or the topiaries could look really pretty too.
Oh yeah, the cardinal topiaries could be nice. But if you don't want to do too cardinally, we also have those cardinals that are on a log that tells a little cardinal story. But if you're wanting a winter scene, the only other thing you might want to look at, what about the winter woodland Santa?
The green one?
The green one with that tree. With that tree could be really nice too.
Do you want those really quick?
No, but just maybe put the links up for everybody. So the winter woodland Santa is a Santa dressed in like a forest green. Great with that tree, actually. I think these deer, great with that tree, would be very nice. And I think a couple snowmen with that tree on each side to pull out the white of the snowiness could be good too. All right, hopefully that's nice. All right, anything else? Kathy said, how's the training with the puppy going? Well, puppies, remember. Kelsey graduates from puppy kindergarten next week, and she's supposed to learn how to do a trick. So I think I'm going to try to teach her how to like spin in a circle. We're going to work on that. And Tug just started puppy kindergarten last Thursday. And so he'll have his second class this week. What's fun about Tug's class is the woman who's teaching that actually was a trainer that we worked with when we had Duke, who was our first Rottweiler, and he only had 3 legs. And then we brought in Broski as a puppy. And Duke was a rescue. And the reason that we decided to get Broski, who was from a breeder, was because we felt it was very important to know the dog's history and be able to train the dog with Duke. And we wanted to make sure that a dog from a rescue whose background we didn't know couldn't take advantage of Duke because he only had 3 legs. Anyway, there was some friction in just Duke feeling uncomfortable with the hyperness of a puppy around. So we had this trainer come in to help us like sort of nurture that relationship. And turns out she is who's teaching Tug's puppy kindergarten class. And so it was really fun to see her and reminisce and do all of that. So anyway, all right. Any other questions about anything, everybody? What else can I show you? So I think we probably will do something on Sunday. I know a lot of you have church. You can always watch the replay. That's what's nice. The replays will always post back up to Facebook, so you can watch the replay and see things. What I will say is a lot of our inventory is getting limited. So I know we still have a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, but because Thanksgiving is so late this year, that's not going to give you as much time to enjoy your holiday decor. So put some thought into the things that you might need or areas that you didn't get to decorate last year that you wish you had put a little something here or there. Check out what we have over at justjillshop.com. or you can also put in your browser shop just Jill, takes you to the same place. You can click our new button. You can click the link that we put up for you with this particular broadcast. You can always click on our Christmas decor to see the variety that we have. And also, I always like to remind you, don't forget about how you want your house to smell for Thanksgiving and for the holiday season. So our pumpkin spice candles are still available. You'd get them in time for Thanksgiving. We have cozy winter cabin and Christmas tree. Those are wonderful scents for the holiday season. Our home candle, we do in a beautiful red glass. So that's really pretty for your holiday table. And those are all items that make really nice gifts too. If you know somebody who's always into home fragrance, we also do wax melts for those of you who live in maybe apartments or condos or, independent living in a retirement community where you can't have a real candle, but you still want fragrance. If you can have a candle warmer, we do sell wax melts. So perhaps you can, try those to enjoy our wonderful fragrances that are made in the USA. Okay. I think that's it. Thanks, Mary. I'm so glad you all are loving everything. Excited to always be with you. So I'll see you Sunday, and then we will be back with you next Tuesday. I might be a little stressed, but because I'll be in New York most of that day, but I have a train that's supposed to get me home in time. I'll be running in the door, plopping down. Whew! Tornado Jill, here we are. So see you Sunday. See you Tuesday. Remember, we love your comments. So if there's anything that we can help you find, let us know. And if you have any questions, maybe you're new to ordering with us, maybe you're new to shopping with us, thank you for coming aboard. Thank you for looking around. When you have any questions about your order, first, always check your spam folder. But second of all, if you need information, just go to hello@justjill.com. Please use that email with any of your order questions. Don't try to send me private messages. I can't always get to them. It's hard for me to manage the orders questions from my social media. It's much easier for me to tell you, where I got the sweater I'm wearing. So if you have any questions about your orders, our customer service team is hello@justjill.com, and we would love to help you, figure out whatever you need. Remember, if you weren't here earlier, all of the decor that you order today, we'll be shipping that to you next week. Bernadette, our head, shipper, organizer, does a little bit of everything, the one-man band. She is taking a few much deserved days off, and she usually handles all of the shipping for our home decor. So if you order anything tonight, I know you're used to it being turned around pretty quickly. Just give us a few extra days and we'll definitely get it to you. You'll have it for Thanksgiving for sure, so that you can do your decorating that day after or before, whenever you decide to do it. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Always love spending time with you. Thank you for putting up with our technical glitches tonight. Most of you hung in there, and I really appreciate that. And I'll see you Sunday. Okay. Probably Sunday at 10 a.m. We'll do a post about it, but let's hang out with jammies and coffee and just have some fun time together. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you soon. Bye.